Wheeler in motion once again. He's going to give it off to Blair Brooks. He's going to look to the outside. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Blair Brooks found some green on the outside and finally just reached the ball over the goal line. It's a touchdown for the Red Raiders. Set up 2nd and 10. He's going to hand off to Blair Brooks. He's going to find some room. He is going to get the first down. He's going to go off to the race at 30, 25-20, 15-10. Blair Brooks on the score. Drops back. He looks to throw. He finds Trevor Harmon in the back of the end zone with the catch. That's a touchdown for the Red Raiders. Sept drops back. He's looking far for Harmon. Harmon up the middle. He makes the catch. That's a touchdown for Shippensburg. Be a factor. They don't really get down in their 3-point stance as he looks and the ball is picked off. Coming up to sign, Brian Sorber up the sideline down to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown Raiders. Again in the backfield. Mayer at the bottom. Looking for Sheldon Mayer in the. It is a touchdown. Adam Hollinger. Justin Pyle gets the handoff, and he gets his first touchdown of the season.
I think the big thing for us is helping our secondary out with the run, boost their confidence because we got a lot of young guys in the back. Our D tackles do a good job getting penetration, which allows me, James, and Brian to really scrape and make all the plays. Our big thing about defense this week was getting pressure because last week I don't think we had any sacks. So a big thing was D-line getting in there and on blitzes, the linebackers getting some pressure. I think we did a really good job. We as a linebacker corps have been waiting for that for a long time. So we dropped quite a few so far. Yeah. So it's good to finally get one in there and get a pick 6. I think that was good.
What it came down to was the offensive line and a fullback, Dan Wheeler, even the wide receivers, they made great blocks out there just to spring me. So, they just worked hard. It was a team effort. Oh, well, it bounced outside a little bit. My lead blocker, he was able to adjust, and he's the one that just pretty much made the big play. And after that, I just did the rest.
Amazing. I know when I first came here, coming out of high school, you always hear about John Kuhn, Brent Grimes, all those guys, Jamie Ware. They always talk about them, and kind of breaking his record now is something that I have my eyes set on probably. I didn't really know about it actually until Thursday. It wasn't brought to my attention. So being able to break his record though and what he's done here and what he's accomplished already in the NFL is something great. Chemistry and just knowing that the guy next to you is going to be able to do his job. We came out, we were a little slow to start, but then we really started pounding them. Both of them are great quarterbacks. They both bring something different to the table a little bit. They both can throw the ball very, very well, extremely well down the field. They have great QB vision. They know the offense. They know the offense very well.
It was a great team effort today. There were some guys who really shined out there and did some really good things. There's some mistakes we had on the field, which is going to happen because we are young in some spots. But the one thing I like is that I think our kids compete for 60 minutes, and I like that. We talked all week about we need pressure because we didn't have a sack last week. And so we were on them hard this week, and I was a big culprit of being on them hard. And they showed up today and did a great job. 5 sacks. We needed some pressure. They did a good job of scheming some things, but we did prevent the big play. And so if there's a step in the right direction, I guess that is it, and we'll continue working with those young guys. Trevor Harmon means a lot to this program. Since I've been head coach, he's been a pretty big, important factor in our success. My hat goes off to Trevor because he's a hard-working young man, and he's a team player, and he just loves to play this game. And when you find guys that love to play this game, they're fun to coach. Whenever we can get the ball to Blair Brooks and those other guys who run the ball hard, and our offensive line did a good job today of making holes for him, we're going to do it, and it's only going to make us better. I know one thing, come Monday morning, these kids will get back to work, and they will try to improve for next week's game. So.